Welcome back to the channel. My name is Clear, and what do you say we get right into this review of the Mechlands M75 after a week? So, yeah, it's a decent keyboard that I have no real complaints against, and it's perfectly functional. So that's good. So what do you say I just show off the drivers a bit and see what they can actually do? So, I already scanned them with Windows Defender. It came up with absolutely nothing. That's good. What I don't like about the drivers is that I have to install them in the first place. That's, whatever. So, I'm gonna show you what they look like now. And here's what they look like. So, here's where you'd, set up your macros. And, yeah, it's in this menu. So you can do that. Here's where you adjust your, color settings and, what mode it's on. And what direction it is. Wait, you can do that? For your drift? I guess, that's how you get the drivers, because, it allows a bit more functionality than otherwise, would be possible. And yes, there is a Mac version of this, driver, but, well, I can't test it because I don't have a Mac. Anyways, moving on. And this is, oh boy. Well, sharing light settings, so, yeah, that's something you can do. And here's where you change the function settings, so, what do you say I just, show off some of the, lighting settings and just, see what that looks like. So here's the always on, and that just turns on everything, and I think I should just make the, keyboard, window a bit bigger, so excuse me while I do that. Right, that takes care of that, so that's the always on mode, and it's on dazzle, so we can also change it to the, whatever color you want, and the driver settings, like so, or, now where would the closest colors to the channel be? Definitely not that. Nope, I can't really tell the difference. Alright, fine. We could just be dark green. Right, so that's the always on. And let's go for the dynamic breathing, because every keyboard, it seems like, has to, have one of these modes. Anyways, you can also adjust the speed and the, brightness in the driver settings, so that's good. And yeah, this is what the dazzle mode looks like. It just cycles through all the colors, that Tim's preset with his keyboard. So, there's that. Moving on to spectrum cycle, which is this mode. And, yeah. It's another one. It's just gonna be a second verse, same as the first, I see. At least that's what it looks like to me. Onwards to the drift, which I already showed you. Alrighty then. Moving on to wave ripple, which is, what they call it, and it's one of those reactive modes. How lovely. And you can't adjust the, play mode, but you can adjust, what color you want it to be, so let's just make it green for, yeah, reasons. Like so. And it goes, from bottom to top. So from the spacebar, location up to the function row. Anyways, that's waves ripples. And Star Twinkle. Yep, it's, something, I'd say. And yes, you can also change it to whatever color you want, and just leave it there, like so. In the drivers, of course. Star Twinkle, okay. Moving on to Steady Stream. And yep, plays the game of Snake on your keyboards with the lights, is what I call that mode. And again, it's one of those modes that you can adjust the color to whatever you want it to be instead of just leaving it on dazzle. And that means it's time to move on to shadowing. Yep, that's another reactive mode. And it just lights up the T underneath it. He's rising one after another is in that mode. And, yeah, that was the mode. In its entirety. Onwards to the next one of sine wave. Which, yeah, we've seen this one before. On the last keyboard, too. Chest brain surging? Which, yeah, you can also change it to whatever color you want and just leave it there. It doesn't have to be the dazzle mode all the time. And you can change it to either auto mode, which is this current one, or in mode, which is this one. Alrighty then. Flowers blooming. Let's see what that one does. Yep. It's one of these modes again. You know, with all my time reviewing these keyboards, I think they'd all have the same modes, if I'm being honest with you, because they all tend to blur together. We've been doing this for a while. Anyways, that's flowers blooming. So let's move on to laser. Yep, that's another reactive mode. I've seen this one before. And peak turn. Well, that's what it looks like on Dazzling. Yeah, you can also change it to whatever color you want in the drivers. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can also change it to anti-clockwise, which is this one. Although that'd be counterclockwise. And then clockwise. Yeah, that's radar mode. Alrighty then. Speed turn. Moving on to colorful, vertical, and horizontal. Yes, that's a mode that this is called. You don't get to change the play mode, but you can change the color to whatever you want it to be if you want it to be a static color instead of the dazzle mode that it's currently set to. So that's good. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it's set to a static color. And of course it's green. Right. Moving on to snow. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one before, or something similar to it. So yeah, it can also be dazzle mode or whatever color you want. Really. And you do not get to change the direction it's going, so yeah, that's snow. Here's meteor. Yep, another one of these modes. I could swear they've used the same mode twice. With this one, they really did just recycle it, as far as I can tell. And yeah, you can change it from dazzle or to whatever color you want in the driver. And here's a mode called Through the Snow Non-Trace. Well, that's what it looks like in dazzle mode. Let's set it to a default color. Oh boy. Basically static. When it's on that mode. So, yeah, I guess it's one of those modes again. And using picture, which means we can just upload a picture and have it display on the keyboard. Neat. Right, so there should be a few presets or something like that. Or maybe that's all the modes we can have for right now. It actually does anything. Alright, that's easy pictures. Music follow. I'm gonna bust out the Rimworld music for this one. So, excuse me one moment while I do exactly that. I just, if you can name the track, well, you get one free internet cookie. And yeah, this is, one of the music follows modes. So, let's see now. You can also have it be upright or separate, like this. Or intersect, like this one. Alright, there should be another one. Music follow too. And, yeah. You can either have it be upright, separate, like this one. And of course, intersect. So, yeah, that's intersect. And, well, I would hope if I could actually, have the music on in the first place, but oh well. Good thing I noticed. So yeah, that was the music falling too. Philosophy or our wide native. Yeah, there's two audio drivers. There. And light shadow. And yeah, it's supposedly one of those music reactive modes. Supposedly. At least that's what the feeling I'm getting from this is. So yeah, it says shadow drive. So yeah, that was all the modes that this keyboard has as a preset. You can also make your own mode and then just share it if you have an account with them. So that's the drivers. So what do you say I just share what it feels like to type on? So that means I'm going to change the gain on this mic to plus 10 decibels and remove the filter that's preventing you from hearing my computer fans going and the AC that's on right now. So yeah, brace for impact. Right, so that concludes the brief sound test. Right after I apologize for blowing out your eardrums because I mistyped on the mic settings. Oh well. Sorry about that. So, what do you say I just show off the rest of the driver? And, yeah. Anyways, here's the key settings where you can change some things like the media thingies and what they do. And here's the stroke settings, so you can actually use the Hall effect feature of this. At least I think that's how that works. But yeah, you can also change the shaft settings right here. Although I don't know what use this would be. Advanced settings. And yeah, other settings. So that was the drivers. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to support the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you're gonna pick up this keyboard, it'll be linked in the description below. During the Amazon affiliate link, where you can do exactly that. And it is currently, at the time of filming, which is July 3rd. Let's just whip out the old phone and check the price, which is $69.99, and there's a 20% coupon code going on. So yeah, that's the price tag. If you wanted to put it out to the affiliate link in the description below. There's also the Ko-Fi route of supporting the channel where you can get your name on the thread stream for as little as $1 a month. Anyways, that's what's going on there. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one whenever that one posts. So bye.